It's a shame I won't have time to visit Rome up, down, and sideways. That's something I've dreamed of doing for a long time. Well, now I'm officially, or at least almost officially, on duty. I have to show everybody what I'm made of.
Yes? Who is it?
Is this the house of Professor Visconti?
Oh, you must be the young girl that called here yesterday. I'll open the door for you, dear. Hi, darling. I'm Marie. Please put your things on that table.
Thanks a lot. Good. Let's get busy. Everything's ready. Here I am, Marie.
I'm making a cake specifically for you, dear.
Oh, you didn't need to go to so much trouble.
I wouldn't be a good housekeeper if I didn't accommodate the professor's guests properly.
Speaking of which, excuse me for the hurry, but is the professor home?
Yes, but you'll have to wait. He's taking his afternoon nap now, and I can't wake him up. Lately, he's always so tired. He needs rest and treatment.
Treatment? For what?
Oh, you poor dear. Don't you know? The professor has contracted some rare form of Alzheimer's.
What? Why didn't I see anything about it online?
Lamberto is a very proud man. Since the diagnosis, he's preferred to hole up at home.
Do you think he'll be able to help me?
If he made you come all the way here, I'm sure he will. His disease comes and goes. Talking to him is like being on a roller coaster. In the meantime, feel free to explore the house as you please. I just ask that you not go to the upper floor. The bedrooms are there, and you might bother the professor.
Don't worry. I'll use this chance to do a certain task for a colleague of mine. First things first. I need an internet connection. The connection is protected with a web key. I have to ask Marie. There's the documents for my internship, a copy of my lease, and a bit of other stuff. Nothing useful right now. There's nothing but garbage in there. I don't need to explore my computer. Let's see. I'm confused and intrigued at the same time. As soon as this case is over, I'll take a look at the website. Wonderful. Often the new screens don't match the clear images of those cathode ray boxes. What is your relationship with the house owner?
Excellent, I'd say. The professor is a good employer, kind and patient. You have no idea how sad it is to see him reduced to this state. Lamberto was never an effusive person, nor cheerful, but when he worked on his research, you could feel the passion unleashed throughout the house.
I noticed the furnishings are tribal, and yet I thought the professor's area of study was the Middle Ages.
Lamberto studies all kinds of cultures and eras, dear, without any limits or distinction.
What are you doing?
Making a cake for you, my dear. A chocolate one. I hope you like them.
I love them, but I'm just terrible with homemade desserts. I can't handle such sticky dough without making a mess.
Oh, well, take my word when I say this dough is very sticky.
Marie, I will need your web key.
A key? I'm sorry, but I gave the spare one to the plumber who's fixing the leaky sink.
No, I mean the passcode for the internet connection.
We don't have internet. There's not even a computer in the house.
Then the line I discovered must be somewhere nearby. I'll leave you for now. An eagle with its eyes bugging out. Funny. Threatening. The teeth seem real. It looks like a potholder with eyes. Maybe of African origin. It's really unsettling. It has a fabulous mane. I can't resist. I have to caress it. To the touch, it reminds me of the hemp fiber used by plumbers. It looks Aztec or Incan. It's not really my field. I have to find the origin of the Wi-Fi connection that I tracked earlier. Nothing here. I should move. That's it. I'm receiving a weak signal.
What's this I see?
Oh no! Did I make a mess? I was concentrating on the phone and...
Not at all. It's just that I never saw such a dazzling smile. Except when I look in the mirror.
Oh, please, it's one of them. Sorry, I have to go now. I mistook you for an acquaintance of mine.
So what? Can't we get to know each other? I'm Beniamino, gorgeous.
I'm Alice. What a promiscuous man. I'll have to prepare myself to deal with his advances. Did it ever occur to you to talk to Professor Visconti?
Ooh, that fossil? Stop joking.
The professor is a serious scholar of the occult.
That professor's a big dope. That's what he is.
Do you know if there's an available internet connection nearby?
There's nothing free around here, but the guys upstairs have Wi-Fi. You can get there through the front door. They always leave it open.
You don't happen to know the password, do you?
Nah, I'm not a tech nerd. I got other interests.
He has the hungry eyes of a prairie coyote. I see you really care about your car.
I need to make my mark, baby.
Make your mark?
And with the chicks. Babes like you. You know, if they see you coming with a hot rod like this, and with tinted rear windows...
I wish I never asked.
Oh, don't be shy. You want to go for a ride?
I get carsick. I bet you work out a lot.
Oh, you noticed, huh? Check this out.
Not every woman cares about muscles.
Sure, but it's still cool if I pick up half of them.
See you soon.
Later, Tufty.
I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi signal Beniamino was talking about comes from in there. I can't lift the shutter. The vent draws in the external air, which is then cooled down and fed back into the house. Something terrible is coming up from that manhole. The big guy is using it to wash his car. I'm starting to formulate an idea. Inserting the hose into that stinky manhole and connecting it to the vent I saw earlier. The air conditioner would draw in the bad smell, causing the house owners to open the window to ventilate. I have to convince Beniamino to let me use his hose. Hey.
Hiya, girl. What do you need?
I need your hose.
Holy cow. You blurted out just like that? Off the bat?
The rubber hose!
It sounded weird. I'm using it now, though.
But the car is clean enough already.
Nope. Gotta make it shine like it's brand new. Even though I really don't want to today, it needs to be done.
I really need that hose so I don't waste time, but I have to find a way to convince Beniamino. Judging by that ticket for illegal parking, I'd say that law enforcement here is much more efficient than I was led to believe. Judging by that ticket for... I did some research before leaving. The arrow down indicates that the no parking sign is valid to this point. With an upside down arrow, however, the sign is valid from this point on. Clear and clever signposting. The muscular guy's car. Ugh, the tinted windows give me chills. Normally, I don't pick up everything I find, but a bit of aluminum could come in handy. I wonder why they left an adjustable wrench to fasten that tube. I wouldn't know what to tell her at the moment. The muscular guy's car. The muscular... That guy is completely into his body. Let's see if I can dig under that heap of muscles. Judging by his behavior, I'd say Beniamino is anything but bored. I rather think he's enjoying the day and that he loves washing his car. It appeals to many guys. Something I can't really relate to. Not that I have a car to wash, of course, but if I did, I don't think I'd like spending the whole day on... Come on, Alice, focus! I need to borrow that hose, but Beniamino won't stop using it while he's in such a good mood. And I do believe that stirring up some sort of trouble with his car would be the best way to ruin it. I'll take that ticket despite every ethical objection. Yes, I'll modify the parking ticket with the corresponding plate number. Let's launch the photo editing software. I delete the old plate number, insert that guy's plate number, and there you have it. Perfect. I'll send the modified picture to the printer. Et voila! A fresh ticket hot off the presses. I wonder why... It's well tightened to the pole. It might be useful. Oh no, what a mess. I can't take it until I find another way to plug the leak. To the touch, it reminds me of the hemp fiber used by plumbers. It has a fabulous mane. Great. I just vandalized personal property without giving it a second thought. Lars has influenced me more than I expected. I know it may sound strange, but can I have a bit of that dough?
I'm sorry, my dear, but I can't give you any.
But I need very little, Marie.
It would damage the proportions. I'm very precise about these things.
I get it. I'll manage some other way. Think, Alice. What would Lars do in your place? No, better seek a less drastic solution. I'm sorry for doing this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I'll set the timer for 30 seconds, and then I'll disappear faster than light.
Jesus be praised. What happened to the microwave?
By now, the damage should have been done.
Alice, dear, I have bad news.
Has something happened?
The microwave suddenly went crazy, and in the attempt to turn it off, I let the dough be ruined. I'm afraid I won't be able to prepare that cake I promised you.
Don't worry, Marie. The important thing is that nothing serious happened. I would have never forgiven myself. It's so sticky, it's almost glue. Marie, since you can't finish the cake, can I use this dough?
Go ahead. I'd have to dump it anyway. At least it will be good for something.
Yuck. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, dear. Although I would have preferred that you eat it.
A good idea to ruin Beniamino's day. Beniamino only has eyes for his car. He didn't notice anything. Let's see how our Latin lover reacts. Say, isn't that Pamela Anderson?
Who? The Baywatch babe with those two built-in life buoys? Where'd you see her, huh?
Oh, dang.
Sup, doll?
Look, they gave you a ticket for illegal parking.
What?
It's true. It's right there on the wiper blades.
What the? How did they find me if I was right here?
They're getting better and better, aren't they?
A perfect day ruined by a ninja traffic cop, and I didn't even see Big Pamela. Listen, leave me alone. I gotta blow off some steam.
Now I should put the other end of the hose on that railing, but I really doubt I have enough strength. I know it's not the best time, but I need to ask you a favor.
Come on, I already told you I don't want to do nothing.
I know, but could you really refuse to help out a nice damsel in distress?
No. That I'll never do. I have an ethical code with the chicks. What do you need?
Since you're not using it, could you throw the rubber hose on that railing up there?
How do you spend your time? What do you say we, get the car and go discover the wonders of Rome? Or my own?
Are you afraid you can't do it?
Alright, you win. Give me that hose and I'll throw it to the moon and back. What a throw! Next year they'll put me in the Olympics.
Congratulations! All those push-ups were useful after all. Nasone 1984. Italian for big nose. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the Romans called their water fountains. Nice. The web key is correct. And here's our sulky little fellow. I'm sending Lars a text with the coordinates and...
Help!
But what?